Metropolitans have built themselves a formidable margin atop the division. For a report on how they're handling their success, let's pay a visit to our friend Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I spoke with one of the coaches before the game today, and he made their position very clear. He told me complacency is not our friend. We're not about to start celebrating our achievements because we haven't achieved anything yet. He went on to say that there are still aspects of their total game that can be improved upon, and he emphasized the importance of peaking in the fall when it counts most.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Hitting for the net, number 76, Patrick Montica.
And he fouls this one off. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. 7 homers and 25 driven in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Mets strand 1. Aaron Luke has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Too low, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Kyle Schwarber comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it in one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
This is popped up. Bryant is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. And now, Victor Robles. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Behind 0-2 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. High and deep down the left field line. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th. Striding in is Jeff McNeil. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Bell has room in foul territory. 1 down. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
No ball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles waits on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Mets go down. Ryan Zimmerman is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for one. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And that's the second out.
Now back. Second base.
And stepping in, Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. Ryan Zimmerman will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for number 52.
Here's Javier Baez as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Stepping in next, Dominic Smith flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Castro with a great slide. It's in time. Ready now is Chris Bryant. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over. So the Mets have now taken a couple of consecutive losses on the chin, and it's a rare downtrend for a club that had been mostly riding high.
I don't think I'd call it a downtrend quite yet, Matt. It's mostly notable only because of the consistency we've gotten used to seeing from this team all season long. This is out of the ordinary, but I look for them to bounce back quickly and get back to their winning ways.
moving so fast you missed it, yeah. Might just disappear, feel like I skipped it, yeah. I ain't got to fear, I could risk losing it for the benefits. Or should I hold it tight, turn my clutches instead of just letting it go? I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole, who wants that no control?
The Mets are looking to solidify their standing as front runner in their division with a win here in this one.
They have competed all season to put themselves in a terrific position here in September. They have a chance here in this close game to get a gut check win, and that would, as you'd say, solidify their position, but also build confidence that they have the mettle to maybe do something special later on in the postseason.
So stepping in is Miguel Rojas. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
And this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. So the Mets, with a win, add a bit of fortification to that hard-earned division lead that we were talking about earlier.
This is a real good baseball team, Matt. They've proven they can win close games as well as blowing teams out. I like what I see on the field, and I look for them to be a formidable opponent in late September, October, barring a collapse.
Game was billed as a possible preview of a matchup we could see in October, which is now not so far off. And so far, we've gotten what we've all asked for.
We certainly have, Matt. These teams are not only trying to close out their divisions, they're trying to sharpen their tools in every way in the hopes of being at their best when it counts the most. And there is no better way to do that than competing head-to-head with another top club in the same situation. This is what fall baseball is all about.
So now to the plate, Luis Severino. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
At the plate now is Clint Frazier. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yankees leave them loaded, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
No, you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Next, here is Pete Alonso, grounded out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Javier Baez is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Down in order. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. This one's flared down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Luke Voigt is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next in the game. The catcher.
So here is Kyle Higashioka, singled last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Yanks strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner.
On its way is pitch number 75. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this month.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
He's set. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. James McCann becomes out number 2 this inning. Jeff McNeil will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Comes into play here at 273. 14 homers, 56 runs batted in. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He's running. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
What a momentum shift right there. Now the visitors are down to their final 3 outs. You can bring your big boy in to close this one out.
into the box, Michael Conforto.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 2-1 New York. Gio Urshela will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 29, Gio Urshela.
Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 49.
Now here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Comes in with an average of 265 and even 20 home runs and 75 RBIs. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Jason Dominguez will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Jason Dominguez.
He's set and the pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over. And guys, as we acknowledged earlier, it was a treat getting to see these two teams face off here late in the season.
Assuming these teams both make it into the postseason, and that is not a lock yet, but I'm assuming that they both do. I think they'll both benefit from having had this series to begin to measure themselves against another really good club.
No doubt about it. I, for one, would be excited to tune in if they do, in fact, cross paths in October. Both have a lot going for them, and I think it would be a great postseason series.
Mucha sal de los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar en medio de la tormenta gozando.
The Metropolitans are getting their first chance here in this game to clinch their division championship. Heidi, what was the feeling in the clubhouse going into this potentially monumental game?
Well, when I asked one player how it felt to be on the verge of closing out the division, he said, "It won't feel like anything until we get it done. Ask me then." So these guys are all business. They're trying to treat this like any other game. But don't be fooled. Behind those restrained words, you can sense the excitement and anticipation. A lot of hard work and persistence could come to fruition today, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now to the plate, the Mets DH. Chris Bryant struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Darwinzon Hernandez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. At the plate now, Michael Conforto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, a tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there as it's a double. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fouled off. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And it bangs off the monster. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
I'm set with the 0-1.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it. Striding in is J.D. Martinez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 3-2 pitch. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And he'll make the catch on the warning track as he just stuck his glove up in midair and hoped for the best that time. And there are 2 away now. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Franchi Cordero will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. And now in the box, Patrick Mazeika. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Martinez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now it'll be Francisco Lindor. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. And right away, he's baffled by the breaking ball that time at strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And another foul ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Gardner on second. Lindor on at first with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Here's a pop-up now. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Edwin Diaz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Now at the plate, here is Christian Vasquez. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz. A ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-1 to 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Pillar is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Bobby Dahlbeck comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Fouled off.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Bobby Dahlbeck becomes out number 2 this inning. Hunter Renfroe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 1 for 2. Fouled away. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And the Mets are on their way. They're the champions of the NL East. So the Mets get the win, and the coronation can commence.
Yeah, they clinch a division championship and stamp their passport to the postseason. This team entered the series carrying the weight of expectations from their fan base and the media, and they've come through with flying colors big time.
And you can bet, Dan, there's going to be a big celebration in that clubhouse, and it'll be a well-deserved one. Huge congrats to this team.
6 months in Radar, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my God, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. Baby sit on mano, girl sweet like a mango. Gives a taste to the Congo. Strum it like a banjo, and hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot, I swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, squad.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin, and they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
1-1 the count now. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind the count with guys on base.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Is the veteran short. Now here's the first offering. Popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a little tapper.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's Pete Alonso. His history with Josh Tomlin. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He's taken him deep once. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Here's Javier Baez, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's chopped to third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. From the belt, the pitch. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 0-1. Baez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's just 1 for 6. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ronald Acuna is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game. It is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey. Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a